Hi everybody, Bob Baker here, wishing you and your family healthy and happy holidays this holiday season. 2014 was a year of change for ASTD. We went into the year called one thing and left the year as the Association of Talent Development. And that's certainly exciting and reflects the real changes that are happening in our profession, given the strategic and organizational changes, as well as the international membership that we now enjoy. And I think it's a really good change for the chapter to take in terms of our programming. I think that's really where we would see the greatest change. And you're starting to see that now in the way that our leadership and coaching topics have been handled, by looking at them much more from a holistic, systematic, organizational and strategic perspective. We also saw significant changes in our membership. The way that our membership team invited new members into the chapter in a much more personal way, walking our colleagues through our website, making personal introductions and following up on them, helping with introductions at chapter events. We hope reinforce our commitment to make ATD NYC a real community where we have like-minded people with similar professional interests and a willingness to help each other out. We also saw some nice changes in our SIGs, where the learning-led approach has been explored with different novel ways to enhance our own professional development through those smaller and more intimate settings. We also saw the birth of the peer-to-peer lab this year, with really a response of, yes to the question of how do I explore innovative ways to develop others in a very open and very learner-centric, community-driven manner, which I think is really exciting, and I think is very much something that we like to replicate as much as we can in 2015. We also saw the introduction of a new website that went along with the new branding, certainly conveys that, but also provides some really nice, powerful tools that we hope will make our communication even snappier and more efficient, and also give you an opportunity to make the most of the chapter, whether it be the global performance system or other resources that you can gain from our knowledge center and other places, including messages like this. I think we also have seen some really nice new content coming from our sponsors, particularly in the global performance system, as well as some of our chapter lectures and webinars. We really appreciate the support of our sponsors and look forward to an even closer relationship with you in 2015. But I think what I'm most excited about the chapter now is the composition of it. We're as new and diverse as the city itself. There's an energy and vitality and can-do attitude that is certainly contagious and energizing, particularly for your leadership team. So in 2015, what can you expect? More change. Your leadership team is committed to trying new things that we feel are going to keep us on the forefront of our profession. However, what you'll also find is that we like to know a little bit more about what that looks like. So you'll be invited to have a greater voice in expressing what needs and challenges you're facing that the chapter might be able to help you with. What will not change, though, is our commitment to your professional development and giving you those valued relationships that allow you to brave the storms of change in a way that we can do it together and effectively and hopefully in the most enjoyable way possible. So 2015 is going to be exciting. It'll be full of change. As we move into that year, I'd like to ask you to consider three things. First, let's be true to our culture of watching out for each other. Look for ways that we can help each other out by either offering a solution to a challenge that they're facing, even just asking, what's on your mind? What are you kind of faced with? And if you can't help, perhaps point them in the direction of somebody who can. It's actually quite simple and extremely powerful if we all did that. Second, introduce 2 new people to the chapter. I think it'll make your experience more rewarding if you have an opportunity to debrief with a close friend, and it'll give them an opportunity to see what the chapter has to offer, and it also helps us understand how we can meet the needs of people who perhaps should be in the chapter and haven't been yet. So consider that. And third, speaking from my own personal experience, think about how you can get more involved. This chapter is built on volunteers. There's really no professionals. So we rely on your support, but also it does become one of those situations where the more you put into it, the far more you get out. It's certainly a very good return on investment, and we'll be offering you a number of different opportunities to help with that half an hour, 20 minutes, an hour a week, whatever seems to fit for you. I'm sure there's an opportunity that we can match. So that's it. We're really looking forward to 2015. Every time I look at the chapter, I'm reminded of the talent, skill, experience, and energy that this chapter enjoys. I want to thank you for bringing that to ATD NYC, and I want to wish you and your family all the best in the new year. Thanks so much. See you around the chapter.